Hello everyone and welcome to another Recapped Annie's video. Today we talk about Chainsaw Man. Dog and Chainsaw is the first episode of the Chainsaw Man anime series. Denji is a teenager who lives his life as a devil hunter. Aiming to pay off the debt he inherited from his father, he starts hunting devils for the Yakuza with his buddy Pachita, a dog-type creature, a chainsaw devil, while living a tragically poor life. He dreams of being in a back alley where he finds a door and reaches for it. He then wakes up and decides to go to work. On his way, he calculates how much money he's gotten from cutting trees, selling his kidney, selling his right eye, one of his nuts, but he still owns a lot of money. Pachita barks and Denji realizes that there is a devil nearby, which excites him as he'll earn a good sum for a dead devil. He sees a tomato devil and using Pachita as chainsaw, he succeeds and manages to kill the devil. The old man that hired him explains that he will pay him 400,000 yen, more than Denji expected, but after taking various fees and interest, he only gives Denji 70,000 yen. After paying his bill and other stuff he owns, Denji ends up with only 1,800 yen. Being too hungry, Denji is unable to sleep. He tells Pachita that he finds out that having bread with jelly is normal, that he'll never sleep with a girl because of his shack, and that before he dies he wants to have sex with a girl. Denji flashes back to his childhood. He is standing in front of his father's grave, and the old man he owes money to is in a car parked next to Denji telling him that his father killed himself before paying his debt, and tells Denji to gather 700,000 yen by tomorrow or he will chop him to pieces. As the old man leaves, Denji sees what he calls a devil with a chainsaw nose. He tells the devil to go ahead and kill him because he feels that he is dead already. He then sees the devil is wounded and bleeding. He offers to let the devil bite him and drink his blood so that the devil may heal itself. It turns out the devil is Pachita. Pachita bites him and Denji tells Pachita that because he saved him that Pakia is in debt to Denji and needs to pay him back. Denji wakes up from his flashback and tells Pachita that he can't sleep because he is thinking about money, and when he thinks about money, he can't sleep. Denji suddenly starts coughing and coughs up blood. Pachita is worried and Denji tells Pachita not to worry as this condition runs in his family and his mother also died from this condition. At that same time, the old man knocks on the door and informs Denji there is a new devil to kill. The man walks Denji into an abandoned factory, and as they enter, Denji is unable to see any devil. The man stops walking and tells Denji that he is grateful to him as he is loyal as a dog and works for cheap, however he can't stand the dog stench. At that moment, a man with a sword stabs Denji and Pachita from behind. The man explains that even Yakuza dream of getting bigger and make more money, so they made a deal with a devil. The old man turns around and tentacles start entering the old man's body. We find out these tentacles are from the zombie devil. The zombie devil doesn't like devil hunters as they kill other devils, and orders his new zombie army to kill Denji. Heavily bleeding, Denji attempts to run, but the zombies catch up to him and start stabbing him multiple times, dismembering him. Denji and Pachita are thrown into a dumpster and left to die. At that moment, some of Denji's blood reaches Pachita's mouth, and Pachita awakens. Pachita has a flashback to spending time with Denji, cutting trees and eating bread. While in the flashback, Pachita has healed Denji, and Denji is alive again. Denji, not knowing he is in a dream, see Pachita talk to him. Confused Denji wakes up in a panic, busting open the dumpster and screaming for Pachita. The zombie devil is surprised to see Denji alive and tells the zombie army to eat him. Denji wonders if he is the same as the Yakuza and wasn't satisfied with the happiness he had with Pachita, but kept dreaming for more. Seeing the zombie army coming for him, Denji notes they become devils and they hired him to kill devils. He pulls the newly found cord on his chest and we see Chainsaw Man for the first time. He proceeds to fight through the zombies and makes his way to the zombie devil, sawing the zombie devil in half, killing him. Early in the morning, a car stops in front of the abandoned factory. The woman and two men enter and see the bloodbath inside. The woman sees Denji and approaches him, stating he has a strange smell, neither human nor devil, and guesses he did all of this. Denji asks her to hold him and the woman hugs him as Denji begins to collapse. The chainsaw exterior melts and Denji returns to normal. The woman notes that Denji is human and explains he isn't possessed. She also explains that she came to kill the zombie devil and that she is a public safety devil hunter. She gives Denji two options, to kill him as a devil or she to keep him as a human, and if she keeps him, she promises to make sure he is fed. Denji asks what she will give him for breakfast, and Makima states bread with butter and jam, salad, coffee, and maybe some dessert. Denji then finds that is awesome. Arrival in Tokyo is the second episode of the Chainsaw Man anime series. After being taken into custody by Makima, the public safety devil hunter who met him in the abandoned factory, Denji finds himself head over heels in love with her thanks to her suggestive insinuations. Wishing to team up with Makima, Denji arrives at the devil hunter's headquarters in Tokyo and gets introduced to Aki Hayakawa, a senior hunter that he was supposed to partner with. While riding in the car with Makima, Denji's stomach growls. Makima tells him that he is in her care now and is expecting yes or woof answers, as she doesn't need a dog that says no. Denji thought that Makima is nice, but he now finds her kinda scary as she treats him like a dog. Denji then recalls Pachita and his stomach growls again. Makima then suggests that they get something to eat at the rest area. She tells him that she is paying and also gives him his coat as he is shirtless. Denji gets happy as no one has ever been this nice to him, and he believes he now loves Makima. Having lost some blood from the chainsaws, Denji feels anemic and faints, falling on Makima. As he apologizes and explains why he fainted, Makima asks him how he became like that, and Denji tells her his pet devil replaced his heart. She tells him that his friend is alive in him and that he gives both a human and a devil scent. Denji gets excited, but feels anemic and collapses again. Denji asks Makima her name and what type of guys she likes. After revealing her name and thinking a bit, Makima states she likes Denji type of guys. They reach Tokyo, but Denji is still thinking of Makima's answer and states he likes her too. She then tells him they have reached the Devil Hunter headquarters in Tokyo. As they enter the building, she explains that there are over 1,000 devil hunters in Tokyo, including civilians, and that public safety has the best benefits and paid vacation time. Makima gives Denji in uniform and introduces him to a coworker, Eki Hayakawa, who started 3 years ago, and explains that Denji will be working with him today. While on patrol with Eki, Denji asks if Makima has a boyfriend. Eki initially ignores him and then calls him to an alley where he punches him. Denji wonders why, and Eki explains he is trying to be nice, since people who start this job without thinking end up getting killed. Eki guesses Denji took the job to get closer to Makima, and Denji confirms this. As Eki leaves, he states he will tell Makima that Denji ran after seeing the devils. A moment later, Denji runs to him and kicks him between the legs. Denji notes that Eki is a nice guy, as when he fights men, he goes for their private parts and then proceeds kicking Eki between the legs. Denji states that today for the first time he had an udon and sausage and was treated like a human. Eki tells Denji that he will be living with him, so that he can keep eyes on him and is allowed to kill him if he attempts to run. Denji wonders if Makima is a bad person, and Eki states if he thinks that he should give up on her and he should be grateful she doesn't kill him. Denji then wonders if she is a good person, and Eki confirms, since she saved his life, that she is a good person. In the morning, at Eki's place, Denji uses various jams to make himself breakfast, making a total mess. Denji keeps living carefree. This annoys Eki. One day, they go on a mission as a fiend has been spotted. As they enter the building, Denji asks what is a fiend, and Eki asks him if he hasn't gone to school, and Denji confirms. They enter a room where the fiend is, and Eki tells Denji to kill him by turning into a devil, so he can figure out if he is useful. The fiend gets angry and attacks them, but Denji beheads him using an axe. Eki wonders why he didn't use his powers, and Denji explains that it gets messy when he does, and wanted to make it painless for the fiend. Eki tells him that fiends are like devils, and if he is hunting devils, he should drop the sympathy. Eki reveals his family was killed by a devil in front of his eyes. The police officers are fighting, risking their lives, and everyone is taking it seriously except Denji. Eki asks him if he is trying to make friends with the devils. Denji states that if there is a devil he can be friends with, he would, as he doesn't have any friends. Eki then leaves, stating he will remember what Denji said. Denji feels his dream has come true as he now has a good life, but feels something is missing. As he thinks of what other people dream of, he thinks of Makima and states he wants to touch her chest. He then realizes that touching a woman's chest is something he stopped dreaming long ago, but having a proper life now, it may be possible. Denji then gets a new goal, touching a woman's chest. While speaking with Makima, she tells him that she is assigning him a new partner and explains that public safety executes patrols and smaller missions with two-person teams. As his new partner comes, Makima warns him that she is a fiend. Power then enters, announcing her name and asking Denji if he is her new partner. Denji is surprised and wonders if fiends can be devil hunters, but looking at her chest, he changes his mind and is happy to meet her. Denji decides to put up with her as she finds her attractive, but wonders how to get his hands on her chest. They meet policemen, and Denji recalls that Makima told him to introduce themselves as part of Public Safety Devil Extermination Special Division 4 and show them an ID. Denji realizes that Eki had set him up and is trying to get him fired. Power then smells blood and starts running. A sea cucumber devil has been spotted and is being reported, but Power jumps from the building, forms a hammer with her blood and smashes the devil, causing a messy, bloody scene. She then gets excited that she killed the devil and laughs maniacally. Did you enjoy this recap? If you did, kindly like this video and subscribe to our channel so we can bring you the recap of the next episodes. Until next time, do take care and stay safe.